Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Go Pikachu. Last time, we made our way into the second floor of Victory Road and acquired just now TM Solar Beam. Brutally powerful. And last time, we had some very bad luck. We had 5 instances of me using a move with a 95% accuracy. And 3 of those missed. I hit a 5% miss chance 3 times when only using it 5 times, and I'm hoping that my luck today is going to be better. I don't think this is the right way to go. This is probably the way we gotta go. So now we make it up to the 3rd floor of Victory Road. This is where I mentioned last time. This is where you get Hitmonchan as a rare spawn. There is also TM Blizzard on this floor. So, there are some quite useful things to go and grab. Also, we can't go this way. The other thing is that this is actually where you get access to get to the Moltres room. Yes. I have not exactly been overly clear about that, but Moltres is within this dungeon of Victory Road. And you can get access to it right now. Out of the gate, I'd say it has the best moveset. Now, I don't know if this is the way, but yeah, it turns in the air, it feels afraid, yes. That is the exact reaction Pikachu or Eevee will always give, and topical right here, there's a PP max right here. Very useful. Again, much as always, I encourage you to save before fighting any legendaries. Moltres is, in my opinion, the best in terms of just pure typing and pure move set. Well, pure moves. That typing goes to Zapdos. However, Zapdos' big issue is Drill Peck is its only good flying move and doesn't get a good special. It doesn't get access to a special flying type attack. But Moltres, much like with Zapdos and Articuno, as mentioned, it has an Omni boost. Its moves: Air Slash, Flamethrower, Heat Wave, and Agility. If you have any rock types whatsoever, they will absolutely shred this thing. It is 4 times weak, and it is only hitting resisted hits. And also, of course, there we get flinched right there. My bad luck is coming back to bite me in the butt once again. Granted, again, this thing doesn't have an Omni boost, so it is ridiculously fast, and it is able to bulk hits, a little bit better than you'd expect. But, also, as I did mention last time when we fought Zapdos, if you do end up accidentally KOing one of these legendary birds, or you just simply are incapable of beating it, when you beat the Pokemon League, it will reappear. Wait, does it not have an Omni boost? I could have sworn they had Omni boosts. Okay, the motor was just really hitting really hard then. Wait. Yeah, it has an Omni boost. Yeah, it has an Omni boost applied. So, we were just naturally faster than it at +1. Well, dang. There's Heat Wave. So, yeah, we were just naturally. That shows how obscenely fast Aerodactyl is. And of course, we get burnt. You know what? That burnt actually mattered. That is a 10% chance of burning. Mind you, that is a 10% chance. And now we're probably going to get crit. But yeah, even with the resistance, it's still hitting pretty hard again because it does have a boost to its offensive stats. But, there we go. Moltres is now ready to be captured. I'm probably going to, I'm probably not going to show the entire thing of the capture because just it's going to take too long. Dang it! I thought by you saying, oh yeah, we're just not going to try the capture, we're just going to catch in the first one. But yeah, I mean, I'm a little out of practice when it comes to throwing mechanics in the game, because I've been, last time I caught something was probably a couple of weeks ago when we got something, because when we got Melmetal. So yeah, I'm a bit out of practice when it comes to throwing things. Also, when it goes like the Flamey Aura, that I will believe that it will disperse any barrier that you have applied, so you're not going to want to apply berries right from the get-go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Finally, after what, 20 minutes? Okay, not really 20 minutes, it was probably like 5. But there we go. Again, I have a very long list of reasons why I don't like the old legendary capture system and why I vastly prefer Dynamax Adventures. This is one of the reasons, again, it was just literally me throwing Pokeballs. Granted, in this game, it's a little more annoying because you can't weaken them and, you know, status condition them, but you can use the berries to help, but I didn't really use the berries. Main reason is that Moltres and, well, the birds just completely eliminate berries. A legendary bird Pokemon. It flaps its flaming wings. Even the night sky will turn red. It's like a mini sun, almost. But there we go. Moltres is now caught. Pikachu is staring at the Pokeball you just used and wonder enjoying its eyes. I would actually recommend using it on a team. It actually does have very good stats and very good moves for this point in the game. It is very adequately leveled, so you're not going to need to go out and really grind it too heavily. Granted, when fighting a rock type, nice. When it comes to levels for the Elite Four, I have a specific level range where I would say is what I would recommend for your level range. The thing we gotta do for this is you need to... There's TM Blizzard. How fitting, after that Firestorm, we found a Blizzard. Yeah, I highly recommend also, that is the reason why Officer Jenny is right there. Is because you're gonna be fighting Moltres. Probably gonna be taking some hits. So, we'll just get healed up. Exhausted, healed up now. There we go. So now I think we know what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna go on this side. Push the block. Push the block. And that is a trap. That one end over there. Now I do wonder if you push this. Okay, so it just forces them to despawn then. Neat. So basically, as long as you're pretty much behind a strong push block, you just are not going to encounter any Pokemon. That's good. There we go. Click. With that, the gate drops. And I'm fairly certain that this is the final gate of really the entire dungeon. And I mean, granted, by the end, I'm gonna go, you know, round up all the remaining, you know, trainers in here. I'm gonna beat all of them, get all the experience points. Trainers live to seek strong opponents. If that is not the motto of my life, I don't know what the heck is. Ace Trainer Alexa with a Dragonair. Oh great, Dragonair. Watch this Dragonair absolutely obliterate me, because as we've noticed, anytime I do something, the game immediately punishes me for hubris. And anytime that, you know, I think, oh yeah, nothing's gonna do well, oh yeah, just immediately does poorly. Okay, got a critical hit, that's good. Okay, Dragon Pulse, watch this what? Like, one-shot me. Okay, good, for once the game is actually not being a jerk. For once the game is actually being nice to me. Ice Beam. I also like how the Ice Beam comes right out of the central jewel. I do very much like that. Again, that's one of the things that I do like about, like, I still prefer the animations that Generation 5 had with the moving sprites. I vastly prefer that, and I still will say I think that is the pinnacle of, like, Pokemon game personality for the Pokemon. But I do like how when it comes to, you know, Pokemon using the moves in, of course, the 3D animations, we do get access to, you know, their moves actually corresponding to, you know, them using it. Whereas before you'd have, like, a Pokemon using, I don't know, some move, you know, it's like a beam, and it comes out of, like, an inch away from them is where the move starts. It makes no sense. And I always found that very amusing, but at the same time, it was like, it doesn't really look all that good. But at the same time, also, like, it was just a lot less hassle to actually just program and create that, so most likely you can put that time into other things. So, there's a bit of give and take. Nice, but again, see, that is definitely a thing to be concerned about, is, again, all the critical hits. We got a critical on the Wigglytuff, we got a critical on this. Yes, affection mechanics will be a bit intrusive, and that is one of the reasons I'm not the biggest fan of them. I like the idea of them, but I feel if they had maybe something like a 2% chance to go off each, a 2% chance of something to go off, and then, okay, for the next 7 turns that this Pokemon is used, in battles cumulatively, it just will not go off. I think that would probably be the best way to do it, but I do, to a degree, understand why they have it. Because again, these games are meant more for children than they are, for, people like us. They're meant to be easy, and it does make sense. Even if I don't agree with it, it does make sense. There we go. Ace Trainer Caroline. Oh, look, it's Landon's favorite Pokemon. Okay, no, we know Landon hates it. We just like to make that joke on occasion. I have nothing good for you. At least on this. Thankfully, you don't have dry skin, which would be very problematic if you did, because that would mean you have a complete immunity to water, which is one of the reasons why you're very much used on rain teams. Like, I've mentioned this a bit before, but that's one of the reasons I just enjoy things like VGC so much, is you get things like, oh yeah, Jinx is actually really, really good, because it can be used on rain teams, and it gets Fake Out, and just all this other crazy janky shenanigans. Yeah, we can just chunk those hits. Granted, that's still dealing a decent amount of damage to us, due to, again, our low special defense. That is a little bit problematic. But we're able to just chunk those hits quite well. We're absolutely bulking everything in existence out, and we just wake up right now, and we're going to smack you with some rocks. So enjoy a Rock-a-Lanche. Enjoy that Rock-a-Lanche. If you don't enjoy the Rock-a-Lanche, I'm sorry. Okay, Arcanine. Yeah, no, we're swapping out the Arcanine. We are swapping... Honestly, Timmy really hasn't seen a whole lot of time in the sun, which is kind of funny, considering that Starmie was the absolute destroyer of worlds when it came to the Kaiju Lock, and now it's just not really a lot. Granted, I feel that's a lot more to do with it was very good for the late game. I knew that thing was going to be a late game powerhouse. It just matched up too well against everything that I was like, I'm not going to run anything after this thing. There we go. Wow. Sliver with the... Sliver. Hey, why are we critical hitting with a super effective move, and it is not landing a knockout? And they're hitting us with a super effective move, and it is almost knocking us out. That is non-stab. I am sorry, what is going on with this? I know Arcanine is, slightly bulkier than the average doggo, but, and we're kind of a bit of a glass cannon, but, seriously, game? I mean, we're fine. We have Psychic. We're gonna Mind Blast this bat into oblivion. We're fine. Everything is good. Or not. Or not. Because everything is just going wrong for me. Why? I don't understand why this keeps happening. I mean, it's funny. It's very chuckle-worthy off-screen. But in the actual thing, it's very annoying. At least we're gonna get Shiny to get a little bit more experience. They're lower level. That was... It also probably was a range. It was probably, we just got a low roll on that damage, which is probably why it survived. But now it's time for RNG to continue to bite me in the butt with all those flinches. Why is this Golbat dealing so much damage to us? It is a Golbat. Why are we struggling so much? No, how can you say that this is the worst? You dealt with more of my team than most NPCs in this game have a chance of dealing with. Do not say that was the worst, because you actually did a lot to my team. Jenny, heal me. Thank you, Officer Jenny. Yeah, the difference in... I do like how they did replace the Spike with the Pokemon riding. I do like that system. Granted, it doesn't work for everything because, again, you have to program everything independently, and that doesn't really work as well. While keeping, the personality of the Pokemon in characterization. Certain Pokemon are not going to be super fast. Some Pokemon are not going to be super slow, so you can't, really make everything have the exact same speed of walking. It doesn't really work that way. But, oh wait, did we just say what do we have to go do? Is this just a shortcut? Okay, so this is just a shortcut then. Okay. Not gonna deal with you. I'm gonna go deal with you off screen. Okay. So, based on that that's probably a shortcut to get to Officer Jenny. Wait, no. Okay, so maybe you gotta fall down there. Yep. That was not the final switch. There we go. That's the final switch. That is what you need to do. You need to trip the switch. See, this is just... See, this is one of the main reasons why people don't like HMs. Is it really necessary to have this one block be, like, 15 spaces away from the switch when you need strength to get through this entire thing? That's one of the reasons why I really like what Black and White did with its strength puzzles, where it's literally, okay, just use strength once, push the block once, and you're done. Like if you're gonna make a strength, I mean, Ruby and Sapphire, like, I like the strength puzzles they did with the Cave of Origin, or not the Cave of Origin, the Seabed Cavern. I liked those where it actually did have a puzzle where you had to solve a puzzle by pushing the boulders, the right way. But this is just, okay, yeah, just push it across the room. I don't get that. Like a tongue. Timmy B, if you can't beat a tongue, then we're gonna have some serious problems. We're gonna have some very, very serious problems if you can't beat this thing. But yeah, we are gonna be likely escaping... Of course you get power. Of course! Oh, okay, good, this thing... Right, Lickitung does not have great offensive stats. It's... Lickitung is bulky-ish, damage-ish. It's like half and half, jack of all trades sort of thing. It's not especially fast. I swear if you got a critical hit on one of those moves, I was going to lose it. Like, I don't know, I kind of expected that Starmie could take hits a little bit better. I mean, I know we have a neutral nature, but I just feel like it's just really taking hits very, very poorly. If you cannot beat an Onix with a water move, Starmie, I think we're going to need to replace you. I'm not going to, but if you can't OHKO this thing, then we're going to have a problem. Good, it can OHKO it. I still think that... I don't think those may not have been damage rolls if it happened consistently, though. Blastoise. I have a Pikachu. They use electric moves against a Blastoise. This might work out very nicely. This might work out very nicely for us. Pokemaniac Dawson. Blastoise. And eat a Thunderbolt. Hit him with the Thunderbolts. Zappy. Zappy. Yeah, Blastoise, I had a feeling would have been able to take that hit quite well, because it is, decently bulky. But also, again, mentioned before, Pikachu really is falling off in terms of offensive stats by this point. 85 base physical attack, I think 80 base special is not great by this point. I mean, that's pretty much what Shiny is at. Actually, it's less than what Shiny's at. No, unbelievable. I do love their just the phase that they have when they lose. It's freaking glorious. but I think this might be done. Now, there is another coach trainer right here. I believe this one will give you superpower when you defeat them. But that is something that we're going to go in our roundup that we go over next time. Because Route 23 is where we are back once again. Yep. Pokemon League. We made it. This took a lot longer than I thought. But we made it. You gaze up at the Pokemon League with Pikachu. Pika. Let's go! Gotta get the title drop in there somewhere. There we are. And while riding upon our dinosaur dragon monster, see you guys next time. Let's rock and roll.